world is evolving quickly, and we are going to continue to change the way we work, think, function, and progress as a society. But what if you stepped into the future right now and witnessed the difference? From flying cars to mind clones to brainwave passwords, the future starts today. Here are 14 futuristic technologies that are predicted to arrive in another 100 to 300 years. This video has been brought to you by digital marketing legend Srinidhi Ranganathan, founder and CEO of First Look Digital Marketing Solutions, India's first artificial intelligence-powered digital marketing company. 1. The advent of immortality. According to the greatest definition ever existed, mind clones are self-aware digital beings, able to think, reason, remember, and feel. A mind clone would be functionally identical to the living biological original mind, simply existing now in two different substrates, one digital and one flesh. Artificial intelligence, AI, scientists predicted recently that humans will replace dead relatives with synthetic robot clones, complete with a digital copy of that person's brain. Let research scientists uncover this secretive research and how it will actually be possible with a holistic yet disruptive method, explaining the secrets that the world is hiding till now. 2. Autonomous self-thinking scientific computers. Scientists have always wondered how a computer would think. They wanted to work out the mechanisms of this for some time, but the secret has eluded them. Enter a non-coded AI world of self-thinking computers driven by artificial intelligence, AI. Autonomous self-thinking scientific computers would emerge soon that actually broods, analyses and simulates countless scenarios. These computers will also be able to solve the world's most unsolvable mysteries, superior mathematical equations, or even encrypt hieroglyphics in just 42 hours. 3. Personal teleportation through photons. The most promising avenue of research towards personal teleportation in the future is by using quantum mechanics that has the potential to be uncovered. Based on the discoveries of Niels Bohr and others, quantum teleportation relies on the curious behavior of the subatomic particles that make up an atom. As far back as 1998, Caltech physicists teleported a photon from one sealed chamber to another a few feet away, and this was a success. It all comes down to something called quantum entanglement. It is what we call the phenomenon where two particles are generated together and interact with each other in a way that the quantum state of one particle cannot be separated from the state of the other. The incredible research would be conducted about how using this entanglement makes quantum teleportation possible that has the potential to hold the door open to widespread teleportation. 4. Rise of thought and dream recognition machines. Futurists and scientists have predicted mind-reading technology for years. And while the detection of brainwave patterns has been possible for decades, the missing ingredient was the ability to interpret them. In the near future, a new technology is predicted to emerge thanks to advanced artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning. With the help of this, we can finally know what's going on inside people's minds, and even what they are dreaming for that matter, through the use of thought and dream recognition machines, the content of which can be supplied by memories. 5. Invention of techno-signature alien contact devices. As still further new incredible technologies rise, humans may go on to invent techno-signature devices powered by artificial intelligence, AI, to contact alien life. These devices can detect various eerie or strange types of signals produced in space. How would humanity react is the dire question to ask at this stage. 6. Memory regeneration with nanobots. The futuristic research that might be conducted by a team of scientists would help us know about memory regeneration and how one can bring back our relatives through the power of artificial intelligence, AI. Nanobots will plug our brains straight into the cloud. It will give us full immersion virtual reality from within the nervous system. We'll be able to send nanobots into people's brains to extract memories of our loved ones like you see in the Hollywood movies through nanobots. Augment that with a DNA sampling of the deceased, and it will be possible to create a convincing virtual version of somebody who's passed on. 7. Birth of hyperreality. Know that physical reality, virtual reality, VR, and augmented reality would merge to unite itself to create a new worldwide technology phenomenon. Does this ultra-futuristic technology help your life enormously or trap you in a lonely virtual prison full of clutter and confusion in a confined space? Only time will tell. 8. Robo babies. Soon Robo babies may emerge. Robo babies are humanoid and virtual infants with feelings, and they are physically and digitally ready for adoption by humans. Scientists may uncover new age secrets on how to build a digital consciousness to create effective computing that interprets and simulates human emotion that is engaging autonomously. This one might serve to be an extreme game-changing research for artificial intelligence (AI) enthusiasts worldwide. 9. Space tourism for the wealthy. Space tourism will pick up in the next 100 years as people start to leverage heavy, reusable rockets to orbit Earth and other nearby planets. As private space companies are predicted to use robots to mine asteroids and moons for natural resources by then, the wealthy will be able to take a vacation from planet Earth and even look to build colonies on the Moon, Mars and stations deep in space. 10. Mini flying cities, creation and expansion using maglev technology. The Heaven and Earth city concept tackles the ever-increasing human population needs in terms of our pretty small planet. The donut-shaped, doomed flying cities that may be created using 9D construction robots would accommodate not only humans but also forests with animals, mountains, and rivers while floating in the air, designed with the help of maglev technology. Basically, this creation is similar to a huge magnetic aircraft. Heaven and Earth would at the same time generate power for the flying city. 11. Invention of self-driving flying cars. Welcome to a new world where autonomous, autopilot self-driving vehicles will be the trend that will be shaping the new age transportation era. While the worldwide adoption of self-driving cars seems to be closer than ever, we might have self-flying cars much sooner. The wide development of autonomous flying vehicles for personal use would impact city structures around the world. For instance, the adoption of such vehicles would require a significant number of vertical takeoff helipads to be built in and around each city. These flying cars are typically electrically propelled vehicles. They can take off and land vertically, vertical takeoff landing, so that you don't need an airport. And then they fly very much like a regular plane, for that matter. 12. Holographic pets. It would be soon possible to have a pet at your house that is completely virtual in nature, that lives in an app on your holographic device. These are actually similar to lifelike pets, and it is yours to love, care for, play with, and grow. One can build an emotionally significant connection with a holographic pet, and the creative things you can do to keep your holo pets joyful, playful and happy will be much needed. 13. Space probes, stellar light traveling machines. Machines might help us answer humanity's greatest question: are we alone? Predictive studies reveal by the year 2400, space probes will be launched, and these can travel at the speed of light. They will likely be smaller than a credit card, powered by a nuclear battery the size of a quarter. The camera will only be slightly larger than the one we now have on our iPhones, yet will send back high-res, close-up images of an exoplanet with vegetation in Mars. Meanwhile, unmanned small space probes, the descendants of Voyager and New Horizon, will travel even deeper into our universe, reaching as far as the Alpha Centauri. Extrapolate even further and these new propulsion technologies could lead us to establishing a human colony on Jupiter's moon Europa. 14. Superhuman powers to all. The concept of nanotechnology that will give rise to conferred powers to citizens would be considered superhuman by 21st century standards. These upgraded transhumans could perform feats regarded as godlike to denizens of earlier times. They could morph their body into a seemingly infinite variety of forms depending on the situation encountered. If trapped in a maximum security prison, for instance, they could alter their own molecular structure, allowing them to walk through walls. They could broadcast electromagnetic pulse waves to disable electronic devices, vehicles and other objects. Microscopic cameras, distributed throughout their body, would function as an all-round 360-degree sensor, covering the entire electromagnetic spectrum and making it impossible for an attacker to surprise them. They could sprint at lightning speed and cross a variety of dangerous terrain types, even molten lava. What would be your thoughts on futuristic technologies that would arrive in the world? You can start to comment below.